Author's note, this video is my review of Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Based on Teen Titans Go by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic, and Teen Titans by Bob Haney and Bruno Premiani. Directed by Peter Rita Mikhail and Aaron Horvath. Published by Warner Bros. Animation and DC Comics. Starring the voices of Greg Sipes, Scott Minville, Carrie Payton, Tara Strong, Hidden Walsh, Christian Bell, and Will Arnett as Slade. Featuring guest appearances by Nicolas Cage, Greg DeVries, Halsey, Jimmy Kimmel, Little Yachty, Will Wheaton, Patton Oswalt, and Marvel's Stan Lee as himself. Rated PG.
Oh man, what is that on your shirt right there?
I'm not even wearing a shirt!
A Teen Titans movie? Was that horrible 2003 Teen Titans series not enough for them? Shadow, you're really gonna anger the Teen Titans fans with that comment? Who cares? Let them be angry.
Alfred, the movie.
It's time to clean up this city.
That actually does look pretty good.
Ever wonder what it feels like to not have your own movie? That goes into the mind of Robin the Boy Wonder and his fellow Teen Titans as he embarks on the quest of getting his own superhero movie and stopping a familiar foe.
Has there been a movie about you?
There was a Green Lantern movie, but we don't talk about that.
Might as well get the negative. There are some jokes that work well in this movie, like poking fun at the need for superhero movies, but other times they felt a bit blah. I mean, the random dancing, the slight toilet humor, just some of the more stupider jokes. And while there were plenty of jabs at both DCEU and Marvel, they missed the boat with Cyborg, considering he was in last year's Justice League movie. Cyborg, you do realize you're part of the Justice League as well? But outside of that, there was a surprisingly competent story with a fun narrative. It felt a lot like the 2014 hit The Lego Movie, along with last year's Lego Batman movie. Funny thing about this is that most of the good jokes felt a lot like nods to both DC and Marvel. Mostly on DC since this is a DC film. The action is also a surprise as well, reaching levels similar to the death of Superman. Actually minus the blood, but I actually wish these kind of action scenes were more common in their own TV series. But this feels more like a Robin movie than a Teen Titans movie. On the one hand, Robin had a lot of character development as he goes through wanting to have his own movie just to feel like he belongs somewhere. But on the other hand, he really goes through a hard path trying to get his own movie, and sometimes it feels like life treats him way too hard. Guy can't catch a break. And by the way, fun fact, Robin's actually a brony, just like me. But what about the villain Deathstroke? Or I mean Slade? Outside of Robin, Slade is one of the best things about the movie, from his diabolical plan to the way he outsmarts the dim-witted Titans. He's also very witty and he knows how to steal the show, but I'm not telling you how he steals the show as the villain. Go watch the movie yourself and see how it turns out. I think you'll end up loving this version of Slade. By the way, is it me or is his mother Martha and his father had a problem with a Dennis the Menace? And on a side note, I have a little rant I need to get off my chest. Why is it that a good animated movie have to be completely CGI? Even though Teen Titans Go is not a hand-drawn animated film, it still felt alive and didn't need 3D graphics just to look good. I said the same thing with My Little Pony the movie, and I say it again with Teen Titans Go to the movies. Heck, I wouldn't mind if this movie took a potshot at the sheer number of CGI cartoon movies that came out, especially compared to non-CGI animated movies.
Oh man, I'm never letting you fly my body again!
Some problematic jokes aside, Teen Titans Go to the Movies was a fun and enjoyable film. It pays more of a tribute to the very superhero films it pokes fun at and delivers an enjoyable story that definitely needs to be implemented more into the show. And by the way, check out the DC Superhero Girls short prior to the film. You might end up liking it. Maybe one day we'll get a second season of Justice League action, with its own take on the Titans. Maybe.
We're taking you down!
How are you gonna do it? What are you gonna do? You gonna fart on me? You wanna have a dance-off? You gonna annoy me to death with your waffles?
And by the way, that new Titans live action series is way better than any other Kitty Teen Titans series.
Where's Batman?
Man, f*** off, Shadow.